Cost of, you write down. Cost of extension of building occupied on lease the building is, I have taken on lease.
Aditya, can you hear me?
I am never the owner of that one. I do not have the ownership of that building.
Yes, sir.
However, 5 years leasing is there. So
I can hear you.
You can hear, right?
some
Yes, sir.
Okay. Board is visible.
Yes, sir.
major extension.
Please join.
So now, hello Aditya.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. It was, we're discussing one important small topic. Now, we know what is revenue expenditure, what is capital expenditure, right?
Yes.
Okay, now. Capital expenditure, there is an acquisition of assets. And in expenditure, it is done for running our day-to-day expenses.
Yes, sir.
However, there is one third category of expenditure also. Now, can you tell me? We know, let us say, advertisement. Most of the
Yes, sir.
consumer products companies, they advertise their products on
Yes,
television,
sir.
in newspaper, wherever they do. There are so many
Yes, sir.
mediums to do advertisement. Now, let us see. I have spent around 10 lakhs of amount towards advertisement. Advertising it on radio, or on television, or on YouTube, whatever
Yes, sir.
means of advertising modes were there. I have chosen one. 2-3 mediums are also there. Radio also, my products is running. My television also, I advertise. 10 lakhs I have spent.
Yes.
Can you tell me what is this expenditure? Whether it's a revenue expenditure or a capital expenditure?
It is a revenue expenditure.
Okay. Now, how it is a revenue expenditure? Can you tell me?
Sir, it is not related to the machine or
Not spent towards the acquisition of assets.
yes, sir.
Don't say
Yes,
plant
sir.
machinery. This is an example. Say broad category is assets.
Yes, sir.
One thing. Now, we need not capitalize it. We need to treat it as a revenue. However, do you agree with me that the effect or the benefit of spending on advertising, is it limited to only 1 year, or when we advertise our goods and services, will it have a benefit of more than 1 year? Benefit or the effect is more than 1 year, or is it limited to only 1 year?
Sir, limited to only 1 year.
Advertisement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I try to give you one example. Let us say there is such a popular brand of soft drink was there, Rasna.
Yes, sir.
You know, no?
Yes, sir.
No, let us say it has got an effect. I mean, now the advertisement is not at all coming, but still, if I feel like, I ask the vendor, hey, you give me Rasna packet. I may say, there may be in the market many would have come in, but still I go for Rasna.
Yes.
Horlicks, I try.
Yes, sir.
Vicks you give, I will try. Vicks, I will ask. Correct.
Yes, sir.
These days I'm not at all watching television, but in my childhood, 10 years ago, I would have seen that one.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
What does it mean? That means the effect of expenditure, effect of that advertisement on my mind is a long lasting, is for a larger period, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Usha fan means Usha only for me. There may be hundreds together of other brands available in the market, but I used to watch television, black and white television. In that one, that ad would have come. I listen to radio. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So like this will happen. What I want to try to tell you is that these expenses, let us say the expenditure we spend on advertisement, we cannot straight away call it as revenue because it has got a more than 1 year effect benefit.
Yes, sir.
I cannot treat it as revenue. Revenue is one which I spend on running my day-to-day business. One category, one condition. Second condition is that the benefit of I spending on any revenue expenditure will be for one financial year. To get the same benefit again, I will have to spend again in the next financial year. However, whatever I spend in any financial year, its benefit will be, I will give example. 12 months rent I give. 12 months rent I give. The benefit is 12 months only. Correct. It is not like that. No one is has given me any kind of a offer. You give continuously for 12 months, for another 24 months, you need not pay rent. It is not so.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So that means revenue and capital, we know their characteristics. However, there is one third category of expenditure which will neither fall under capital asset, which will neither fall under revenue expenditure. Why it is not revenue? It has got more benefit of more than one financial year. So whatever has got a benefit of more than one financial year, I can capitalize it. If I try to capitalize it, where is the asset? There is no asset in the advertisement. So now I will treat that as deferred revenue expenditure, and means it is in the middle, neither capital nor revenue. Had it been revenue, I would have totally expensed it out and debited P&L account in the year in which I spent. Had it a capital expenditure, I would have capitalized it and treated it as an asset. That also I cannot do.
Yes, sir.
Third category, deferred revenue expenditure. Deferred, the term defer stands for delaying, postponing. No. Under this one, what are we postponing? What are we delaying is we are deferring, we are delaying, debiting it to the profit and loss account. Now, how will we defer it? We will think any amount spent on advertisement in a year, that advertisement may come up on television, on radio, thousands together of time. All put together, the amount spent on that one will be 35 crores per second. They are charging 35 crores I have spent on advertisement. Advertisement not only, I have hired, taken one cricketer also. Hero means one actor also have taken. Let us say,
Yes.
you have to pay. That is also part of advertisement. And we know how cricketers and actors charge. They run their fees run into crores only. So 35 crores I have spent. Now 35 crores of amount I spent on advertisement. I cannot treat it as revenue because its benefit is
More than 1 year.
for more than one financial year. Secondly, I cannot treat it as a capital asset because despite spending 35 crores, zero asset is coming into my business. However, it has got the effect of attracting customers, increasing sales, increasing revenue. In that way, I will have to treat. What happens if I start? What will happen? If I do not consider advertisement as a deferred revenue expenditure, if I do not treat it and expense it out, what will happen? The same effect of expensing out of capital expenditure only will have. Means 35 crores that profit and loss account has to hold, it has to bear. So a profit may be turned out to be a loss, profit may be less. That will happen. It will tremble, shaken up. One thing, it cannot take that shock. Now, secondly, one more thing is why I will not treat it as revenue means its effect is more than one financial year. At the same time, no physical asset is coming into my business. Now, therefore we categorize it as deferred revenue expenditure.
Yes.
And take it to balance sheet. I will not say capitalize. Where I have deferred the revenue expenditure. I will treat it as to certain extent, it is an asset only to me. It is asset to me in all senses, except that it is not in physical. I cannot feel touch.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is how the concept of deferred revenue expenditure has come. The classic example for that would be it has got advertisement. Now, secondly, there is one question. You tell me what kind of an expenditure is, whether capital, deferred revenue, whatever it is. You tell me, and why also you have to tell me. Now, I will tell you. Before that, I will ask you a question. Now, building is there. It is building, plant machinery building. No, building is there for 50 years. Now, in the 15th year, this much is my building. In the 15th year, what will I do? I will make up some changes and then I will do some duplex here to keep stock. Sometimes they make stock. I will make it. What kind of an expenditure is this one?
Capitals.
It's a capital one. We cannot treat it as revenue because whatever I spend, even though already existing, see when I spend on capital expenditure, it is not always that a new asset should come in. Need not be. When I spend on capital expenditure, it can increase the life of the asset also.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
It can increase the life of the asset. However, painting doesn't increase the life of the asset. Painting the building and all. It doesn't. It's just for the upkeep and maintenance, for the elevation, look.
Yes, sir.
For that purpose only. However, when I make some structural changes in this one, and I make some kind of a room, one roof, one upstairs, something I will make, it will increase my capacity. That's what they say, augmenting the capacity, augmenting. Okay, we have strengthened the capacity, we have increased the capacity. How did we increase the capacity? Not by bringing a new asset, but making major changes, major additions to the existing asset. That's
Yes.
again capital in nature. Now, where were we? I had told you that I think you people have understood building. Now, similarly, the one is there. Expenditure, the cost of extension of the building, spent extension of a building. You can listen carefully. I'll read
Yes.
out. The cost of extension on a building, which is on lease, the benefit of is for more than 5 years. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Cost of extension of a building occupied on lease for 5 years. I have taken the building on lease and I have spent money on it. Extension I have done. What kind of an expenditure is this one?
Capitals.
Capital. Okay. How is it a capital? Tell me.
Sir, it is upgraded, sir.
Correct. Upgradation
New
has
changes are.
happened. To
Yes,
whom
sir.
it has happened? It has happened. Okay, now I will tell you. It is not a capital expenditure. Okay. You got the point?
Yes.
I'll tell you why it is not a capital expenditure. Why is it not a capital expenditure? You tell me first of all. Whenever we was in now you tell me when we have to call it as a capital expenditure, 2-3 conditions. First, let us say some physical asset. Physical asset is there here. Now I will ask you one question. I have taken this building on a lease of 5 years, 10 years I have taken. Can I show this building as my asset in my balance sheet?
No, sir.
No.
Yes.
When initially, when I paid 70 lakhs, 80 lakhs towards the lease for 5 years, 10 years, lease, 80 lakhs rupees. When I spent it, it is definitely not, I have not shown, I am not 80 lakhs building, I am not shown. It is not an asset to me. So now, when I am not capitalized, whatever the initial money I have spent on lease, I have given on lease, that I have not capitalized it. And now, how can you treat the amount spent on the extension of it as capital? Makes sense?
Yes. Yes, sir.
When the initial amount of 80 lakhs only I did not capitalize. 13 lakhs, 13 lakhs I have spent on the extension. How can you treat it as? You can treat it as a capital only if it only. Originally it was a capital one. No. Capital means you should be the owner of that. So, cost of extension of building occupied on lease is not a capital expenditure. No. Similarly, it is not revenue also because its benefit is, see, two conditions are there for capital. One thing is that the benefit of it should be for more than one financial year, and second, one physical asset should come in. Here, now out of that one condition is only getting satisfied. Now, after spending money on the cost of extension of the building, which I have occupied on lease for 5 years, what are all the conditions which are fulfilling? Has any asset coming? No, it is nothing has coming. Secondly, now it passes the second test. Is the benefit of this expenditure is over the period? Is it spread across? Is it spreadable for more than one financial year? Yes, that it satisfies. That condition
Yes.
is satisfies. That condition of identifying a capital expenditure, that it satisfies. Not the other one, the first one, whether anything is coming in, any physical asset is coming in. No. Got it? So,
Yes, sir.
neither capital nor revenue. Why not revenue? Its benefit is not limited to 1 year, not restricted to 1 year. It is for more than 1 year. Now, that is why this cost of building, cost of extension of the building, my own building, definitely it is capital. Cost of extension of building which are taken on lease is Definitely not capital. At the same, it is not revenue also. We need to treat it as deferred revenue because for 5 years, nobody can shake me from this place. And its benefit is attributable to me, my business. Huh? So it is deferred revenue expenditure. So look at the sentence, the character of the expenditure. Did you get?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this question had come. Now you tell me one more. Sometimes some companies give advances to their people, their employees. You know,
Yes.
they give home loan you take, car loan you take, festival loan you take for your for the education of your son, daughter you take. They may do for trustworthy, for who have served the organization well for over a period of time, along with the applicable conditions, they will give. Let us say XYZ Limited has given 50 lakhs of home loans to 5 of its employees. What is this? Asset, liability, expenditure, receipt. What is this one? Or deferred revenue expenditure. What is this one?
Sir, revenue expenditure.
It is a revenue expenditure. How?
Sir, because salary, no, sir. 1 second.
That's what I'm trying to tell. What is this one then?
Sir,
Think. I'll tell you. Now tell me. If you are telling something, you tell me.
sir, loans are
Loans
capital.
given to my employees.
Yes, sir.
Loans I borrow also, I can give also. I have given in this case. It is an asset.
Yes, sir.
Arey yaar, I will tell you. Simple. No. Simple, just to think. Goods are there. I sell them on credit basis. 60 days credit. I sell. I sell. Of 30 lakhs I have spent. That is what is that called as debtors.
Yes.
That is asset to me. Is it not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why is it an asset? I have to get back the money from them. That's why it's an asset to me. I can bank on it. I can rely on it. After 60 days or by 60th day, I will get that money. I got that kind. Whatever has to come to me is an asset to me.
Yes.
One thing. That is debtors. Now, my employees have taken money from me towards home loan. Now, are they debtors? Definitely. Debtors, creditors has to do only with the raw materials, whatever I purchase or whatever I sell. Only to the goods in which I deal in. That is only debtors and creditors. That's why. Okay. Now, I have given advances. Loan. For them it is a loan. For me it's an advance. I have given. That is one HDA. House building advance. Home building advance. Car advance. I have given. It is an asset to me. Debtors being is a short-term asset.
Yes.
Home loan and a long-term asset. Because 7 years, 15 years I would have given. So that's the long-term asset. One thing. No. One more thing I was about to come. No. You forget about this one. Home loan, this loan, that. No. Salary advance people take. 3 months advance they take. My salary is 1 lakh. 3 lakhs they will give. 5 installments. 6 installments they'll have to recover. Every month, 60,000 they'll have to recover. 5 lakhs if I have taken on like this. Now, one thing is loan, whatever I give. Cars towards cars I give, towards home I give. Now, that is definitely is an asset. Do you agree with me?
The salaries, sir.
Huh?
The car loans.
Car loan, home
Yes, sir.
loans,
Assets.
home loans, advances given to them, to my employees. It's an asset,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, some people, some employees ask for advance, 1 month advance you give. 3 months advance. As per the policy only, whatever they ask, the company doesn't give. As per the company policies only, it will be there. What it will be there? Those employees who have put in 5 years of continuous service in this organization are eligible for a maximum of 3 months of salary in advance. Like this sentence will be framed. No, those eligible employees ask for interest free, let us say. That is interest free or with interest or without interest. It is an asset to me. That's all. Advance I give, advance salary I give, again it's an asset to me. Because I will get, the money has to come to me. Agreed?
Yes.
Like,
Sir,
cost of extension.
salary is not coming in, sir.
Huh?
Then why is it assets? Sir, advancement of money, salary.
I did not get
Sir,
your
advance.
question. Can you repeat?
Yes, sir. Advancement of salary is it is not coming back in, no, sir. Then why it is assets?
No, man, no. Once, let us say, I have taken advance of. I told you the example also. I'll tell you. Let us say my monthly salary is per month 1 lakh, and I want advance of 3 lakhs. That is 3 months you will give it to me. Now this 3 lakhs you will give me today with interest, without interest. Generally, salary advances will be without interest. Now, once I give, I will take back also from them. How will I take back? Now, let us say in the month of September, I have taken 3 lakhs of advance. Now, this, let us say 10 installments, 10 interest-free installments, they will say. That means from October onwards, October to another 9-10 months, it will be recovered. How? 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, it will be recovered. How will it be recovered? Instead of, from next month onwards, instead of your salary being 1 lakh, it will be 70,000. It will be recovered. It is not charity or complimentary offer.
Yes. Okay.
Understood? It's not. It is very much recoverable.
Okay.
We need to recover. Okay, now questions may come up. What will happen if they run away? Now, for all that, they would have definitely made some arrangement, settlement. How do this? His PF may be there with us. His gratuity will have to settle. All that may be there, and we will not give him experience certificate. You are getting?
Yes, sir.
All these checks may be there, will be there. It is advance, salary advance, home loan advance, or car advance, whatever advance an employer is giving to their employees is 100% recoverable. And
Okay.
with interest or without interest or lesser rate of interest. It is not any kind of a incentive or nothing funny. And why do companies do all this is to attract employees. They should not leave. Yes, such a company is giving home loan, all that consideration. People may not leave the company, jump the companies. They try to stick on to these companies. Such a benefit is there. I may stay back here. That gratefulness will be there. All that will happen. Loyalty will grow for that company. Okay, like this. You understood the capital, deferred capital revenue expenditure, and there is no concept of deferred capital expenditure. There is no such concept. Deferred capital and deferred revenue, same. I have deferred capitalizing it. I have deferred, we can say, but The standard term what we use is deferred revenue expenditure, which means which is neither capital nor revenue. Because of the reasons. Okay, now. And I'll ask you. Okay. Renewal of expenditure is there. Renewal fee. We have got what patents will be there. Patents. Patents is what? It's an asset. Liability. What is that?
Sir, liability.
It's a liability. How?
Sir, it
Patents
is
means
payable.
what? Patents, trademarks, copyrights. These are all
Yes.
our assets. Means they say I've been manufacturing one product, I patent it. No one should do that. All that patented item has been patented. It's an asset to me. Okay, now you tell me, and every year, as per the provisions, I need to renew license fee. I have to pay money for renew. What is that as revenue capital? What is that? Renewal fee.
Revenues.
Huh?
Revenues.
No, it is a revenue. It is a revenue. It's benefit. Patents benefit is there. That is a different. By renewing, it's an annual fee. It will see annual fee. Its benefit is not how its patents benefit may be there. That's why I have capitalized it. But the money spent on the renewal fee of the patent is only 1 year. For this financial year 21-22, patent fees is 70,000 rupees. It will be. Again, it will come. The same thing. Freight and cartage on the new machine 150 spent. Freight paid, freight carriage spent on the buying of the machinery. Huh?
Revenues.
Revenue.
Yes.
No, I know. See, I had told you. I think one golden thing I try to remember. There is a machine I have to buy. Correct? Then its basic value is there. What is its basic value? Some value, 70 lakhs. Now it is the invoice price. Now to buy this machine, there was a commission agent also involved. I had to give him 3 lakhs commission. Now there is transportation cost also. In another 10 minutes it will wind up, I think. We'll try.
Yes, sir.
Now commission paid to the agent who was involved in this deal of buying the machinery. Now I need to transport it also. It's such a big machine, I need to transport it also. Then unloading is also involved, 80,000 rupees. All this, whatever I spent on the initial buying is a capital one. Later on, it's upkeep to keep it in good condition for the maintenance. That is, I spent on the initial cost is a. May you take house I have taken. agent, real estate agent was involved, registration cost was involved, painting was involved, carpentry work was involved. I have to do a grow pravesham, that is also capital. For example,
Sir,
put that into
in-
use. I gave money to the Pandit who did Havana.
sir, installation of yes, installation of machinery is also capital, sir.
Yes, definitely. Installation, commissioning, erection is also capital. One thing. Now, one basic idea I try to give you. See, when I say plant and machinery, when I say capital, it need not be that I need to buy a new machine only. Need not be. Let us say the value of some new machine is 3 crores in the market. I do not have that much of capital. If there is a 7-year-old machine available at 1.2 crores, I buy that one. 1.2 crores, even though it's not a new machine, second-hand machine, but for me it is new. So again, it is capitalized. The way new is treated, the old one is also treated. Any commission paid, anything paid, transport, everything will be capitalized, including erection, commissioning, whatever you do. You got the point?
Yes.
No. Similarly, no. Now, where were we? Freight. What did I tell you? Freight, paid, freight, carriage, we paid on buying a new machine. What will you do? Revenue or capitalization?
Capital.
Capital. How much did I spend to buy that particular item into my premises and make it operational, make it use? Yesterday or day before yesterday only I was telling, engineer comes in, he pays, we will give him engineering fees. All that they know. So how do you forget and why did you get confused? No. Amount spent on the painting of a factory. Cost.
Revenue.
Why are you not telling? No. See, when I do not tell new word means you have to assume what will I tell you. I will tell you. Some of painting the factory means what factory? My factory. I did not say who is the owner, what is lease, rent, all that you don't think. Factory means my factory only. If I do until unless I tell you it's a leased one, it's a rented one. Do not assume things. Treat it as my own. And new means new I will give. New factory and then capitalize the station. Painting of a factory. Come on. I painted my factory. I painted a factory which I bought newly. All that will not tell. Certain things we need to assume safely. Until unless they tell to confuse, to give, then we need to be careful. We need not assume things. Whose factory are that? What was there? Many things are there. Apply. Benefit, ownership. Big amount, small amount enhances the life of the machine. Extension only for the upkeep. That much only. These are all the parameters on which we need to work on. One more important was there. Commission paid for the recovery from debtors. Commission paid to agents for the recovery of money from the debtors. What kind of an expenditure? Revenue. Okay, now. Amount spent for painting a new factory. I am telling new factory.
Revenue.
Revenue.
Yes. Painting a new factory, sir. Painting factories.
Painting a amount spent for painting a new factory.
It's a capital.
After painting come, factory is not looking new. It's already new. That way you understand. Legal expenses incurred for the abuse of trademark.
Revenues.
Correct. Okay, now one more thing. Repair for a motor truck.
Revenue.
No, I am just continuing. I'm not finished yet. Repair for a motor work purchased on second hand before using the same.
Then capitals.
How?
Purchase newly.
Purchased newly, old thing purchased
Yes.
newly.
Yes, sir.
That way. Old
Yes.
second hand means you need not have. Second hand maybe for the market. But for me it's a new one. First time I'm spending on it.
Yes, sir.
It is capital expenditure.
Yes.
Amount spent on construction of animal huts.
Capitals.
Oh,
Sir,
animals are
new.
assets.
Sir?
Animals are assets. That's why. How?
No, sir.
What
New
is the reason that
construction
we
is.
are capitalizing it? Amount spent on the construction of animal huts.
Yes, sir.
What is that expenditure?
Capitals.
How?
Sir, new animal huts are.
Huh?
New animal huts are.
New animal. When did I say new animal? Old animal.
New animal huts, sir.
New. I never told new animal huts. Sir. Amount spent on the construction of animal huts. Sir.
Sir, capitals.
Animals also new word. Huh?
No, sir.
Will animals also be old and new?
No, sir.
Amount spent on the construction of animal huts, nothing but huts I have created. The benefit of the construction of the huts is more than one financial year.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
This animal I will sell, another animal can come. As I keep selling new animals, means new stock will come. And like this, I can use it for more than one financial year. Those huts, I mix animals.
Yes,
can
sir.
use.
Yes, sir.
Know the point? Do not
Yes,
get
sir.
confused. Okay, we will wrap up for the day. I think festivals are there. Now I think
Yes.
it's off only. We can meet on Monday. If or whenever it is scheduled. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Slowly.